everybody. With the election coming up and everything going on that all seems to continually try to divide our nation, I thought I'd just reach out. Not going to get into politics, not going to get into who to vote for or any of that stuff. That's between you and God, really. But I will say this. Government is not going to save you. More government is not going to save you. Less government is not going to save you. Government is not going to save you. The only thing that will save you is Jesus. The only thing that matters in this life is finding Jesus. The divide that we have in this nation could so easily be solved by Jesus. Unfortunately, it seems we have done everything we can to get rid of God in this nation, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. This nation was founded on Christian principles. It was the Constitution was written by men who based their decisions on Christian principles. It is sad to me how far away we have gotten from God, and it's obvious if you look at it from a logical point of view. It is obvious where the breakdown is. The breakdown in this nation is us running as fast as we can from God and expecting the government to fund us, to support us, to give us entitlements, to do all of these things, when in reality what we need is God back in our government. We need our leaders led by the supreme leader. We need our justice system led by the one who is justice. We need Jesus. I mean, that simply is the only answer to the problem. We need Jesus in this nation. So think about that, and not only do we need Jesus in this nation, but we need Jesus in our lives. Think about everybody gets wrapped up around the axle, 10 Commandments and all that. And they are great principles to live your life by, but they don't save you. Matter of fact, they show you where you have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. The commands that Jesus gave us were to love God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. Could you imagine what this nation would be if everyone loved their neighbor as themselves? Could you imagine how productive and how amazing this nation would be? Amazing your life would be? So even if you've got trials and you've got this huge medical issue, you've got finance issues, relationship issues, whatever it is, even if you had all of that going on, having your neighbor love you as they love themselves would drive a support system that would be unprecedented. Would we eliminate suicides in this country? Probably not. I don't know that that's even possible. But just think of all of the lives that would be saved if there was a support network of people who loved their neighbor as themselves. We wouldn't need the government to fund social programs. We wouldn't need entitlements. The church would take care of that. Now, the church is not a building. It is not a denomination. The church is Christians. We are Christ's church. Now, that's not saying that being a part of a local body of believers is not important, because it is. But the church is not a building. The church is not a denomination. The church is the body of believers. And if the body of believers truly loved their neighbor as themselves, we wouldn't have need of government social programs. We would take care of it ourselves. Anyway, just a thought I had as the election is drawing near, and the nation just seems more divided than it ever has been. Everybody is in one camp or the other and won't even listen to reason from the other side. They're so dug into their side that they won't even listen to reason. It's become emotional, and facts and logic and truth are not allowed. And the sad part about that is God is truth. Truth is not relative. Truth is not what we make it up to be. God is truth. And so if we put our foundation in His truth, then we would all be on the same side. And we wouldn't have these problems. Kindness wouldn't be revolutionary. Kindness would be the standard that we lived by. So anyway, just a thought on a random Tuesday afternoon drive home. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it.